So just as a quick finish up for this, as a quick reminder, we do have our line work. Again, do set this as a blend mode to multiply so we can see our line work. And again, I did clean this up using image, adjust, and I won't show you because there's a lock on it. Image, adjust, and levels. Try and kick out. Now, if you do run into something where you need to add some extra lines to this, if your line work's not strong enough from your pencil or ink drawing or anything like that, you can manually paint this in, and I would recommend probably using a brush tool over a pencil tool. Only reason is the pencil tool tends to be very solid and kind of pixelated. So play around with the brush tools, and I do recommend using that shift key option. So select a color that's going to be suitable because you kind of want it to blend in and not look too digital, and then click, hold down shift, and it will draw a straight line to where you want it to go next. So this is a great way of defining your line work, and a lot easier than trying to maintain a steady hand, especially using a mouse if you're going to be trying to draw some line work. And the other one I was going to mention again is using the dodge and burn tool. Dodge is going to lighten, and burn is going to darken. Create a flatting layer, once again underneath the line work, and using the wand tool or the quick selection tool and the paint bucket, and do be aware of whether or not it's on sample or layers, continuous as well. Anti-aliased, I'll get to another point, and do play around with the tolerance to get that. So we want to get a good solid underground layer that we can use for selecting when we use the magic wand tool. And again, continuous sample or layers, and holding down shift or holding down alt to subtract. Control D to deselect. So just as a sort of finish up, you may wish to sort of add some other effects to this or further cleanup, but let's look at saving this out. So as usual, file, save, or Control S or Command S in the Mac. And also what you may want to do is export this out. So we can go File, Export, and we've got a couple options. Quick export as PNG. We've got Save for Web, which I usually recommend if you want a lower res image. As we can see here, this one's only 611. It will give you a preview of the quality of it, and you can vary that as well, and check out the actual sizing there, because you don't want anything too big. Remember, anything over about 5 meg will be difficult to email, and we don't need to make it bigger than we need to. If we save it as a Photoshop file, it can easily get up into the gigabyte sizes very quickly. So there you have it. Have a play around with that. Remember, the big essence for this is decent line work that we can fix up, and then we just want to add some grayscales, highlights, and any other effects that you feel that you might need, and even add color if need be. Cool, we'll catch you on the next one.